All right, everyone. Better late than never. My apologies for being so tardy. Sometimes they're just things, forces of nature you cannot control. But it is Odyssey Racing League's final race in the GT Europe for this season 9. So we're on round 5 here in Barcelona. It's an extended race, so thankfully, though I was late, we actually still have more race left than we would on a normal event, as the races are an hour and 30 minutes, and there's still an hour and 15 left. Right now, we're following Neo Ericsson chasing down, I believe, right? Yeah, we're definitely on board with Neo Ericsson, and I believe that's Darren Jones in front of him. Let me pull up the correct window here. Oh, I gotta go. Yep, yep. There we go. Yes, so it is. He has a 5-second penalty, so a lot going on there. Obviously, plenty of time for that 5-second penalty to be served and not being effect at the end of the race here. But it looks like Ericsson's all over the back of him, certainly hanging right there with him. So that 5 seconds definitely feeling pretty heavy right now for Darren Jones, I imagine. Okay, and you will give me the splits. So he's sitting right there. I mean, as you can tell, within about a half second right behind him. These two are kind of running away with it. They're 9 seconds clear of the rest of the pack. I feel like one of these tables gave me a better split. That's the one. What is that? Yeah, that's more like what I'm looking for. All right, and it looks like, if I'm reading this correct, yep, Goosens is right on the back as well of Terry Dunn there. Goosens looks like already picked up a 10-second penalty. So even if he does find a way around, it's not like it too much to come of it. Oh no, Bill. Are you in the on the grid? Is that what you're saying? Got Bill in the chat saying it looks like he missed this race. All right, to me that sounds like he supposed to be competing. So look at the track map here, see if we got any other battles going on. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Oh, Durasos. Ooh. Let's see if I can catch that up. Go back 30 seconds. Why is that not working? Oh, no, that's not Duraso. That's Luscombe. And now it's working, so I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that, guys. What number is Luscombe? 52? This might play it up. Oh, he just loses it into the wall. Wow, into the wall at a really shitty spot, though, right there where he basically hits two walls at the same time. That's a lot of damage. He's going to be in the pits for a while from that. Oh, man, that's a bummer. I mean, you could certainly hop in. It's not too late. You'll have to sit in the pits for a little bit and be a couple laps down, but, you know, I'm sure you can make it up. It's only about 20 minutes in. So it looks like Abdul right now is 120 seconds down. So definitely some shenanigans happen early on in the race. I don't know why I'm still sitting there on Luscombe, sorry about that. Pop back up with the leaders. Especially because it's the last race of the season, man. It's always great racing with more quality racers. So I think we'll only, if any, we'll only have one or two off-season events. So I mean, if it was me, I'd certainly hop on in and get some racing in. Try and find some blue flags I can unlap myself. And fifth place and fourth place seem to be going at it right now. So you got Solomon holding off Perez in the background there in that Lamborghini. So yeah, interesting. Abdul is 2 laps behind. Murren in the same boat there. Luscombe 3 laps behind. Abdul and Murren have made their pit stop, like good pit stops for the race, though. Though they've done them so early, Barcelona is a track that really eats up your tires. So good race. I mean, I'm sure you can make them go till the end, but I don't know how fast you'll be doing that. Ooh, we got an even more exciting cluster. Little threesome action right here. We got Goosens, the Cower, and the back. So it's the Cower in the Aston Martin right here, this NZXT. Then you've got Goosens in the car in front, the Ferrari, and Terry Dunn in the green BMW. So I think if we go Goosens and Helicam, get some good angle on these three battling. As Terry Dunn seems to be not too challenged, not really having to do too much. Server is full. It shouldn't say anything. Maybe because you weren't in at the start of the server, but if you're in the registrant, I think it should let you in. I'm not 100% on that, though. Oh, and as I say that, oh my gosh, you see Goosen's getting way aggressive there. Stewart's going to have, wow, and again, he hits Terry Dunn. Stewart's going to have a lot to say about that, I'm sure. Goosen's already has a 10-second penalty. Oh my gosh. And now it's just a case of road rage. I'm not really sure. Yeah, that's going to be a big penalty. I'm not supposed to say that, but I mean, you don't want to see that. Will be, obviously there's a delay there with the stewards and everything, so we'll have to wait around and see as to what they have to say about that. But that was unfortunate. Had some very exciting battling going on between those three. Trying to find some more action on track for you guys now. It's looking like... And these are the two cars closest on track. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Abdul has gone off. Looks like he's having a rough go of it. Update on the leaders so far as we get closer to that 1 hour. Left mark, 30 minutes into the race. Ericsson's still just sticking right there, basically not quite glued to Jones's bumper, but keeping him honest, no doubt. You know, any mistake from Jones is gonna, Erickson will take it. Of course, likewise, if Erickson makes a mistake, Jones can start running away, stretch his legs a little bit. So we've got, oh, maybe, nope. I mean, you can't make a move coming into this next corner. This next one you could, though. But looks like Erickson dipped into the sand a little bit there, so that's going to compromise his exit big time. He will not be close enough to try and stick it there. A stop and go 10 for Goosens after that debacle we witnessed earlier, guys. So, like I said, that's a pretty severe penalty, as, just driving through the pit lane going to be, I think, 30 seconds. Ish. So, yeah, he'll have to drive in, stop there for 10 seconds, and leave. So, that's going to be a 40-second penalty. See if we got any action going up and down here. Not really, so I'll probably throw it on autopilot for a sec, see what it gives us here. But for sure, at least give us some fun camera angles. Give me a chance to pull us up on YouTube, make sure it's going right. Excellent. Don't want to have a debacle like I did on Wednesday, man. Wednesday, I fucked up big time. Lost connection to the server. OBS said it was still uploading and everything, still going fine. I probably missed 40 minutes or more of the race and didn't get a broadcast because I'm an idiot. So, apologies to anyone watching. Oh, thanks for that, Zap. Game audio. That's weird. It keeps jumping down. I don't know why. I was having some issues with OBS earlier when I loaded it in, though, so I'm not surprised there. Like, all my overlays were gone and everything. Like, all the files were there for them, but if I selected with them, just nothing, blank. But good catch. Bad we didn't go too long for that. Let me know about those levels, too. I feel like that might be a little loud, but let me know. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm certainly a novice and a noob, but yeah, I like to strive for perfection for sure. I mean, plus I do enjoy this. It's a lot of fun, so certainly don't want to be putting up slop. A little loud? Alright, cool. That's kind of what I thought. Just take it down to like there. Alright. Relatively quiet race. Nah, I mean, aside from these two, these two are all over each other. But looking up and down, I mean, everybody's pretty well spaced out. Maybe a couple seconds between the most cars. I think 2 seconds is the next closest gap, really, aside from these two. So not a lot going on, so we'll certainly just chill with the autopilot for now. I'll make sure to not do it again, I promise. On that note, there is one more newbie thing I need to check real quick in my settings. Yep. Because my monitor, like if I get onto my laptop, it changes my resolution. Oh, we're going the wrong way, I think. No, it's getting bigger. Is that what I have? I can't remember. There we go. That's me. It should look a little bit better now. Hopefully. I'll do like editing on my laptop of car liveries, and it'll change, you know, obviously change the resolution because my laptop has a worse monitor. McLaren looking like the race. Family stream. What are you saying? Did I say something I wasn't supposed to? I know it says not for kids. Got a yellow flag here, but they seem to be all right. Who is this? So Terry Dunn is closing the gap to Eduardo Perez. DeRosso has moved up a couple positions as well. Good for them. No incidents, at least from the time I joined the... Oh, no, well, there was that one. Yeah, see it? Yeah. I knew I would do that with the display. Yeah, the pits are getting busy, actually. I can have... Let's see... Where... There's a pit lane cam, I'm pretty sure. Nope, that just says it's pit lane cam, but it's not. So that's confusing. But yeah, the pits are quite busy right now. Lots of switches going on, but I'm not seeing a lot of completed pit stops. You know, pit stops are being made, but you just got Ian Marr, Merrick Murin, and Abdul Ralph right there on the bottom there, 13, 14, 15, that have all made their pits, made valid pit stops. That is, they won't have to be pitting again unless they, you know, need to. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Because who was it that just had? It was the Ferrari of. It wasn't the Cower. He was involved. It was Goosens. Goosens got that drive-through and still has that 10-second penalty on top of it. Car number 2 seems to have been in the pits for quite a while. What's going on there? Let's Abdul in the pits again. Interesting. Interesting. Goose. Hell yeah, Maverick. Hell yeah, Goose. Yo, as we're on board with our leader, Darren Jones, right now, I've been watching Doom Patrol. Pretty funny show on, it's on Max. It's about some, like, DC superheroes. It's, more adult, like, they swear and stuff. There's blood, stuff like that. Darren Jones is, like, one of the bad guys' names. Oh, Abdul had a penalty. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I was thinking Goose from Top Gun. I'm pretty sure he dies, though. Goose is the one that dies, isn't it? Darren Jones, he's held on to this, had a great race so far, no mistakes that I've seen. So doing a great job of hanging on to this first place, but he has picked up that 5-second penalty. That could be for a minor like a racing incident, a small collision. I don't think he can get 5 seconds for any form of track limits. So I think 5 seconds is all that could be. Is a steward deemed that a racing incident. Okay. I remember Goose. Man, I was hoping this thing would switch the camera up a little bit more. Oh, now it does. As we see Terry Dunn having to fend off Eduardo Perez come down the straight. However, it looks like there's quite a bit of damage on that Lamborghini. So that's definitely going to cost him some straight line speed. Now, you can see some damage on the BMW as well. But, I mean, the Lamborghini's hood is loose and disshapen. So he's definitely got more physical damage for sure, affecting the aerodynamics of that car. And especially in a longer race like this, too, it's like, with the more experienced drivers for sure. Like, what I assume is going on here with Ericsson and Jones is, I mean, Ericsson seems to be having no problem staying with them. Like, even when Jones gets a little bit of breathing room, Ericsson whittles it right back. So, I'm assuming, Ericsson, they're at the skill level where you're not going to try and force something this early in the race because, if it doesn't work out, you've got a penalty, or maybe you've just fucked up your race and the, Darren Jones just runs away with it. So he'll just sit back and wait for either a mistake, maybe a pit stop strategy call. This will be an interesting hurdle, though. The Luscombe hurdle, as I like to call it. And especially, blue flags, especially on Barcelona, there's not a lot of spots. Like, there's not a lot of parts of the track where they even can really get out of the way. So, especially when you're in a situation like this, it's like, clear it as fast as I can, so the car behind me hopefully gets stuck behind him, at least for, like, 1 or 2 more turns longer than I do. Yeah, exactly. That's what I prefer. I mean, it definitely depends. If it's a driver where or a track where I feel like I've got the pace, like I know, I can take him. I'll do it. But yeah, for the most part, I agree with you. Sit back, wait for the mistake to happen. It almost always comes. And especially at this point in the race, that's the only play to make. You got to wait for the mistake because if you're gonna force it, you have the rest of the race to force it. So. Don't force it till you're in the closing laps, for sure. Slow traffic opportunity ahead, indeed, but it looks like they are both going to get clear. And they do. Well done on Ericsson not losing Darren Jones there. It's become a race of attrition between these two. A couple more cars in the pits, it looks like. Yeah, Ian Luscombe. Yeah, he gets a lot of practice in. It seems like I'm commentating. He's in every race I'm commentating. But especially in particular this season, I definitely seen him pick up some pace. Looks like he's having a troublesome outing today, but I'm assuming Abdul has called it quits. I'll shoot him a message on Discord and find out. See if he wants it. Maybe I can get him in the booth. Just sent it all in all caps. I didn't realize my caps lock was on, so that's kind of on because that's kind of funny. Hey, whoops. Ooh, this is really close. Still unable though. Like, I mean, you can have a look into there, but you've got to be able to get alongside. And Darren Jones is doing a great job of not letting Ericsson alongside him. You can see, I'm not sure if that's him losing it or just trying to. I think he's just trying to find a line around. Couple more cars have now finished valid pit stops. Terry Dunn, notably, I think he'll be like he's done it well enough. I mean, he had that accident and that damage caused by Goosens, who surprisingly is ahead of him still, though he does have a 10-second penalty. I'm wondering if something else happened to Dunn as well after that accident. Let me double check I'm getting the right Dunn because they're both driving BMWs. It'd be easy for me to confuse them. Barry Dunn, nope, Barry Dunn into the pits, out of the pits. Let's see here. Looks like it's gonna be a, oh, I think he crossed the pit exit early there. He definitely went over that white line before he was supposed to. I'm not sure if he'll be penalized for that. Oh, awesome, Bill. I'll make sure to give you I'll make sure to give you shout outs on the screen time. Unfortunately, it's going to be what, 4 weeks until I think our next season kicks off. But yeah, I'm certainly digging this. So, and obviously, since I know, I mean, loving sitting here chatting with you, and you know, if you're going to get enjoyment watching it back, I'll for sure to make it worth your while. Yes, very good point. Yeah, we'll jump on board with them. Oh, as they fucking both funnel into the pits right behind each other. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Helicam. No, whoops. I clicked on the wrong person. Helicam. Oh, man. And Ericsson has the further down the end pit box. No, autopilot. What are you doing? No. Who were we? Ericsson. Helicam. Why does it keep doing that? Helicam. On Ericsson. There we go. Okay. Jeez. Louise. Autopilot is off. Okay, so at this point, they're both taking tires for sure. Oh, and Ericsson gets the lead! I mean, there's a couple of factors that could come into play because, I mean, they could have they came into pits very fast there. Well done on Ericsson and his, engineer to make that call and get things done. Way to leapfrog him in a pit stop. You love to see that. Great strategy calling. And he's running away with it right now, too. We'll have to wait and get an update on the difference. But, so if Jones maybe took a little bit more fuel, that obviously would have added to his pit stop. But also, when you pull into the pit box, there's the multiple chevrons, and you want to get it so your windshield lines up right with the second from the bottom chevron. And if you don't, you're adding 3 seconds immediately to your pit stop because the crew will have to manually wheel you back, push you back into the pit box. And that adds 3 seconds automatically right there. You can see Darren Jones in the background there. Both tires on both cars should be warmed up. Oh, no, that's what it was. Darren Jones had the 5-second penalty. That's what it was. So Jones had to serve that. I don't see a penalty on either of the Dunns though, and it was Barry Dunn. Yeah, Barry Dunn definitely crossed the line. So I'm thinking maybe that was just an exit or a warning. I've never actually done it in game, so I don't know how that'll be treated, but I could see it being treated as just a track limits warning, like counting one of your 3 warnings. Let's see here. We should get an actual... Nope, I need to go over here. Shift P. No. Oh, U. How'd I get that other one? I have no idea. Oh, it's like every time I go back. Okay. So there's Neo Ericsson. 5 seconds. Darren Jones has 5 seconds to make up, which is the gap, the penalty. So see what he can do here. And in the meantime, actually, what we'll do is let me throw you on autopilot. I'm gonna pull up the standings. Oh, as we see right there in the tough spot of the track. Goes off, Merrick Murin, although he's in the back of the field, so he's probably just maybe letting those guys go. Being a good sport there, but I'm going to pull out the standings for this league. And unfortunately, well, mostly I haven't had time, but I haven't gotten to where I can just, I want it to where I can just throw up our SimGrid championship standings onto the screen. Talk about the championship and everybody's points and where they're at with you guys. So be on the lookout. I'll get that ready for next season for sure. But let me go Odyssey Racing League Europe and the standings. All right, so currently, Darren Jones is winning the championship with 182 points. Chase Jones, who I do not see racing today, but I do believe they're related. They are brothers, I'm pretty sure. Is in second place with 142 points. DeRosso is in third place with 140 points, so he will be taking second place. Let's see. Nathan Smith Adams, who I do not see. Oh, Dean Solomon is in fourth place with 86 points. Nathan Smith Adams has 80 points. Neo Ericsson has 76 points. So, he certainly can't make. He can't even make it onto the podium. Obviously he can in the race, but yeah, he's outside of finishing on the podium at the end of the championship for sure. But nonetheless, having a great race. Okay, Darren Jones is whittling the time down, though. He's now 4.2 seconds behind Ericsson. see here. And these two are for sure the battle on track right now. The third and fourth place are getting ish close, but the Duns are where we want to stay on board right now. Actually, this is perfect. I'm just going to leave it on autopilot, guys. I will be right back. I'm going to go grab some water. All right, I am back. Hopefully didn't miss anything too crazy. Darren Jones now within 4 seconds. Let's take a look at their fastest laps. Get a comparison of that. That's one thing I got to learn too, is how to... ACC TV has a bunch of really nice overlays, but oh, if I turn this on, I can hear myself that loud. I haven't quite figured out how to get them to pop through on the screen yet. So that's my off-season mission. Just to figure out how to get those to pop through for you guys so I can give you some extra info. But if I go to this... yeah, 2/10. Neil Erickson with the 144.9. Darren Jones with the 144.7. Yes, and as Bill is kindly pointing out, Tanaka is losing a second a lap to the leaders right now. So the leader is really in a league of their own. See 26 and 27. Oh, yeah, let's hop on board with them. We've been watching these guys for quite a while. Here we've got, yeah, Christian Anderson, or Adresen, and then Bonus Charles in the Lamborghini behind him. Bonus, we even thinking about sticking a nose in there. And the gap up ahead is down to 3.5 seconds now. So Darren Jones doing a phenomenal job of whittling that back down. He's still got 30 minutes to go, so plenty of time in the race left to get it done. So, let's get it from Bonus's point of view. Let's go, what is it? Dash Pro Bonnet is the one I want. Seeing him. Oh, this. No. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess you can't really stick it out there. You could on the newer track layout, but not there. This is going to be a good opportunity coming into this double chicane here if he can stick close enough, but I don't think he's got the acceleration. Nope, not close enough there. Obviously, maybe the slipstream coming down the back stretch, or the home stretch into the turn one. He's pretty close there, but looks like he got a shitty exit. So it will most likely, I mean, and that, the way this track kind of lays out, if that happens, yeah, get a bad exit on that turn, you basically got to go all the way back around and try again. So Autopilot takes us on board with, that's Neo Eriksson's car. I don't know why this says Darren Jones, who Neo Eriksson actually just brought the gap back up to 4 seconds. Talnekes with a drive-through penalty, so that's from track limits. Let me turn Autopilot off and we'll go back on board with Bonus. Where you at, Bonus? There you are. See if we got anything else tight. No, these two are the really only close two on track right now. Oh, man. Bonus almost sent it from another zip code there. Wow. He's going to need to get closer if he wants to have a chance coming in this back straight, as he is making the time up through these corners. He had a bad exit here this last time. Definitely a better exit this time. I still don't think he's close enough to get it done, though. Definitely not. Let's see, let's check out the lap times for these two. Bonus Charles with a 1:45.5, and Adrenson, I hope I'm saying that right, with a 1:45.9. So Bonus is the faster of the two cars. Thank you, thank you. I do find that, oh, this is a good opportunity for the bonnet cam, too, as Bonus is getting closer in now. Let's hop back on board and watch him inch. Man, I love watching this, too, because, like, I was commenting the GT Americas on Thursday, and it was blowing, I'm racing the rookies right now, and it's blowing me away how close they were. Yeah, the leaders are battling it out. Neo Eriksson with the fastest lap now. Let's see what the difference there. Difference above 4 seconds now, so Ericsson response to that pace Darren Jones was showing in the earlier part of this stint. Bonus is getting closer. Can he stick it through these next two corners? Oh, this is... Oh, he just overcorrected a little bit there on the steering wheel. A little too much throttle input. That's going to cost him, unfortunately, the opportunity he was building up for. And we'll double check, make sure we're not missing anything else. Ooh, let's see, further up the track, we've got these two who are Eduardo Perez and Henry Marr, about the same gap as Charles and Adrianson going on there. So we've got two little battles consecutively. And if these guys get a little closer, now this is me as a spectator and commentator, what I want to have happen is these guys battle to slow them up, but the two behind them catch up to them. So then we have four cars fighting on track all together. That's that's when it gets really fun. Goosens with another drive-through, rough day for him. As you see Perez getting closer to Marr here. And I think I predicted it. It's going to happen, folks. We're going to have a four-way battle here in a lap or two, I think. Looking at lap times, Eduardo Perez's fastest lap is a 46. Henry Marr's is a 47.8. So, yeah, the two behind them are almost a second or more faster than the two in front of them. So, give it a lap or two, and those two back there that you see coming around the corner right there, within this lap, they will catch these guys, and we're going to have an interesting battle. This will be fun. When you've got four cars coming into, especially on a track like this, where there's really only one true line, so everybody starts trying to find a different line to get around or any kind of edge. It almost always ends up in chaos. Bonus is going to straight up pass Adrianson, he says. I mean, right now they all have the pace for sure. But yeah, bonus should get it done. But Adrianson is playing some good defense right now. We'll stay on board here and watch them catch up. And here we go, folks. The pressure is on now for sure. Especially once these two catch up to Perez there. He's going to feel the pressure. He would have noticed them coming for a couple laps now. So but at this point in time, it's in his mind like, oh shit, these cars behind me are faster. So he's gonna, he's trying to find a way around. Like, if I can get around this guy, they'll slow that, he'll slow them up. Everybody's going to be on edge. There's only 25 minutes left as well, so, now they're thinking about, they're thinking about the points, they're thinking about the places, they're thinking about finishing the championship. Apex Park on like Donkey Kong, I love it. Here we go, though, as you can see right there. Oh, I gotta remember who's who. Okay, that's Adrianson in the Aston. Perez goes wide, a little bit of spin there. Marr holds on to it, so Perez is the loser, surprisingly, and he's got a second on Marr, the car ahead of him, so over a second, realistically. As you see, oh, Adrianson makes it past. And this is huge. This is huge for Adrianson's race, as he's been holding up Bonus for the last several laps, who is fat. Bonus is a bit faster than him. And, so he can run away now. Bonus is struggling to get around, and he gets taken out by Perez. Oh, no. Stewards are going to have a look at that for sure. I definitely commentator cursed that. I mean, I said exactly that would happen. I was like, someone's going to lose. You see Bonus still battling on in the background, so not a huge loss there, it looks like. Hopefully not too much damage. I think he's definitely got enough time to catch Henry Marr. Yeah, excellent point. Excellent point. Bill talking about how Adrenson knows how to park the car on the apex. Yeah, and that's great. And that especially in a situation like that, that's smart. How do you slow them down without compromising your exit? Gotta make that car real wide in that apex, and he did a great job of it there. Really seeing some great stuff from Marr there, though, because, again, Marr's fastest lap time is a 1:47.8. Chris Adrenson is a 1:45.9. Bonus is a 1:45.5. And Perez is a 1:46. So he is almost 2 seconds slower than everybody and was holding them all up quite well. I mean, only one of them's found their way around him so far. So great work there, Marr. Great work there. Pat yourself on the back. Hopefully you can continue this on. Get some big points here for your last race in the season. Eduardo Perez given a drive-through penalty for those shenanigans we were watching. Update on the leaders as well. Darren Jones has just come within 3 seconds, folks. With 20 minutes left in the race, Darren Jones is within 3 seconds of Neo Ericsson, our current race leader. As we can hop on board, and in the helicam, you can see Darren Jones in the background. You'll definitely get him as he comes around this corner. Wait for it. There he is, Darren Jones. Woo, baby. He is the current championship winner. He's, and he's got by a pretty significant margin. Almost, he could almost not race in the second, yeah. He almost enough to where he could not race, and even if second place won, it would not be enough. I think he's got a 40-point difference, and you need 50 points for that. So, and actually, if I look at who second place is, so second place is Chase Jones, who isn't even racing. So second place wouldn't do it. If DeRosso was able to win, he could, and Darren Jones was not racing, DeRosso could win. Or win the championship, but he's the only person that has a chance. So really all Darren Jones has to do is finish the race, and he will be the championship winner. Got a nice battle back here. Let's see what we got. Speak of the devil. You got DeRosso and Merrick Murin battling it out. Tough race for DeRosso, it seems. Down in 12th place. He's usually significant. Usually he's up there battling with Solomon, so something must have happened before I was able to get on. I wasn't able to do a grid walk earlier, so let's run through. Neo Ericsson, unfortunately, doesn't have a livery uploaded to Livery Hub, or he changed it recently. So I don't have that one. Darren Jones in this lovely black and yellow Lamborghini machine. Dean Solomon in his classic blue and orange backroad racing Audi R8. Bart DeCaver in a black and gold BRT Aston Martin. Love to see that. Terry Dunn in his lime green BMW. And Barry Dunn in his black and white BMW. Not sure why I said it with a weird accent. And then Christian Anderson. So got quite a few teammates on here. So Bart DeCaver and Christian Adrenson. Obviously part of the Belgian teammates on the Belgian racing team there in the Aston Martin. Henry Marr. Just looks like ACC livery. Bonus Charles. Might be an ACC livery as well. Probably a little custom, though. In the Lamborghini. Henk Goossens in a Ferrari here. Eduardo Perez and a Lamborghini. Just the red Lamborghini. The Rosso in his Carby R8. I love this livery. Love this car. Interesting he's driving the R8 because now maybe that's why. He on Thursday was driving the Porsche and it had a phenomenal race. Merrick Murin, another ACC McLaren. Ian Luscombe in his patented whatever car it is. It's going to be pink. Abdul back in the race. I know he's been having some trouble with his livery getting uploaded. But it's a red Petronas, like silver arrows, but if the silver arrows were red, basically, livery. And that's everybody. And we are now within, whoops, that's not the right car. Where are they at? We are now within 2 seconds. Darren Jones is within 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, and we have a nice little three-way going on up here. Let me get to a better camera. You've got Abdul, who's several laps behind. Luscombe probably several laps behind as well. Yeah, and it's getting sorted out as everybody goes into the pit, so never mind. These guys are battling up. You got Marr and Charles. So Charles has caught Marr and not found a way around yet. And Adrianson is 6 seconds clear of Marr. So, that spin was a little certainly costly for Charles. Oh yeah. I'll put that back up before it gets action, or before we get to the action that's about to happen. Although it looks like Bonus is about to pass, but let's see. Bonus is, where are you at on my board here? Bonus. Over here. Bonus is 26. Marr is 99. It's gonna be an accident with one of these fools. Excellent. Where you at, excellent? Oh no, it's this one. It'll be this one. Hopefully the pass doesn't happen. Oh, my thing's freezing. Come on, computer, you're better than this. Oh yeah, so here it is, about to happen. So I remember they made contact a little bit beforehand. But yep. I mean, Bonus, he certainly could have done a better job of shutting the door on him. But yeah, no, that fault 100% fell on the red Lamborghini, which was Perez, I believe. Bonus still unable to get it done. Neo Erickson getting the hurry up a little bit. Brought it back above 2 seconds, the gap for our leaders. I'm sure he's feeling the pressure now, though. Oh, this looks like a good opportunity. I think he's gonna get it. Great. See, this is great defense from Marr. He knows where he's parking the car in the right spot. He's making Bonus go the long way around, and you can't get it done. And again, so Marr's fastest time is a 1:47.9, so we'll call that a 1:48. Bonus is a 1:45.8, so we'll call that a 1:46. Bonus's fastest lap is 2 seconds faster than Marr. So, I mean, obviously Bonus could be struggling a little bit, or that could have been like a fluke lap. You know, either way, Bonus definitely has more pace than Marr. So Marr's doing a great job of playing the defense. I'm not sure what Bonus was doing there. Maybe a little fake to try and get him to break off his line and make a defensive move, slow him out of the exit. Saying he's humming up there like Sly Stallone. I don't know. If I was Erickson, I'd be minding that gap, especially because Darren Jones almost has double the championship points of Erickson. So if that's me, I'm not saying, but if that's me and that's the situation, I'm intimidated. I'm thinking that guy's well done from Bonus there. Woohoo! That was a beautiful pass. And someone clipped that, put that on the highlight reel. Atta boy, you don't see him done there often either, and that's so cleanly done though. But Mar is coming back on the straights here. Not quite done yet, but Bonus is going to do the same thing to him that Mar just did on the last lap and park it on the inside. Mar doing good at sticking with him and trying to find a way around though. But no, when he's got that many points, I think Erickson, he's thinking maybe he doesn't believe he's faster, but he thinks, okay, he's been faster than me this season, etc. And when you see a gap that's been whittled down from 5 seconds to now under 2, stuff like that plays a mental factor. Okay, like whether their actual lap times have been close or not, they're gonna be. At least I'll be down on myself. Like shit. I mean, fuck, this guy's got 5 seconds on me. Almost 5 seconds on me. Like come on, I'm falling apart here. But he's doing good because you see the number get lower, and then Erickson claws it back up a little bit. So he's not cracking under the pressure. That was a fantastic move from Bonus. Let's see if we can get another battle. Nothing yet. Just these two is going to be the next closest thing we have. There's your leader, Neo Erickson, in the front. And then you've got Darren Jones and that Lamborghini rounding out the back behind the timetable right now. Coming into some Terry Dunn traffic as well. So that could play into Darren's favor. Depending on when Erickson catches up to him. And that's something you don't see often either. So this is P1 and P2. They're about to lap P5. So these guys have been having a phenomenal race. Bill Richardson calling for pressure. Certainly, indeed. The gap, Darren brought the gap down to 1.5 seconds. This is the lowest it's been yet, folks. 10 minutes to go. Ooh, doggy, we're in for a nail biter. Now, again, Darren Jones has the championship locked up, minus a DC. Unless he disconnects. Even then, I don't know if we have a drop round in the Europe. I don't think we had a reason to add one this season. So I do believe he's got it. Oh, as you see, Terry Dunn letting them by. Interesting. I mean, great sportsmanship and stuff. I guess, and he's not bad. He's one lap behind DeCower. There's nothing he's really battling for. So I guess that's the right thing to do. As a spectator, I would have liked to see him get in the way as much as possible. Two seconds a lap, 44 laps, 88 seconds, yes. And, Charles did find a way around. It was, a matter of time, but, I mean, that's some great racing from Mar. Definitely don't take that, don't beat yourself up over that. Bill saying, smart move from Terry to not get involved. I definitely agree with that sentiment. But it would have made things more exciting if you had. Although the gap is now 1.1 seconds as we enter the 9-minute mark here at Season 9, Round 5 for GT Europe Odyssey Racing League. Anybody watching that wants to show their support for their league, show some love, help us continue doing what we're doing. We do have a Patreon. That's probably the best place to, show some support and donate. It's $3 a month. Obviously, you can donate more if you want to, but just $3 a month. I mean, I find that in my laundry machine every month. Really helps us be able to put up cash prizes for events. Also, rent server space and any other merch, etc., anything else that we might need. And we have been talking in the future. We had a meeting, so we might have discussed this. Unfortunately, I wasn't in the meeting today, so I don't know if we did, but we've been talking about doing some Patreon exclusive events as well. I think that would be very fun. Obviously, we want to get the attendance level up there, though. So we're not going to do it if we don't have enough people, obviously. But, yeah, probably the easiest way for you to show your support. We'd love to see you. The Bill doing his Patreon part. Thank you so much, Bill. As we see now, here's Luscombe. He's been, he's the hurdle. The hurdle. Does good about getting out of the way there. But he's going to get back on the line, and he certainly has the right to get back onto the line in the middle of that corner for sure. I don't think he's coming to Jones's way too much, and you see Jones creep around, so Jones did find a way around, so he did not intervene in this battle at all, as we now are coming up on 7 minutes left, so that's gonna be 3-4 laps, folks. This is some great racecraft we are seeing. This is the level I aspire to be at. I'm certainly nowhere near here yet. I mean, what lap times are these guys putting up? 144s? Yeah, 144s. Ah, man, I might be able to sneak a 144 in there once in a while, but no, I'm more 145 times. But, yeah, so these guys have been doing it the entire race. They've been doing 144s, so that's freaking nuts, bro. I could get it at this stage in the race when they're low on fuel and stuff. But, yeah, these guys are animals. Animals. Ooh, Telnekes has dropped out of the race, I just noticed. He was sitting in third for a while. I wonder what happened there. We are now under a second, folks. 5.5 minutes left in the race. And under the gap is now almost half a second as Darren Jones makes a huge chunk up right there in that corner. And you know what time it is, folks. We'll keep it on here. Well, I'll just hop back and forth between... Actually, wait, can I... I gotta figure out how to make my auto, but there's definitely a way I can make it just helicam and bonnet cam. Ericsson tires are going. Bill's saying. He says he's wiggling. Let's see if we can get in closer. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I've just seen Felipe do this. Actually, I think this one. Nope, unfortunately, not going to be able to really see any of the tires and see if they're graining. I know there's a free cam. I don't know. I've not trained in the free cam yet. It's the final countdown. 4 minutes to go, folks. So we're going to have probably 2 more laps of racing. And it's all right here. This battle has been going on all race. The first half of the race, it was Darren Jones in front with the 5-second penalty. Ericsson right on his butt. They pull into the pits. Darren serves. Ooh, Darren gets a little squirrely there. Darren serves his 5-second penalty. So obviously Ericsson comes out in front. And the battle is on. Darren has been whittling that gap down for the last 45 minutes. We've got 3.5 to go, and the gap is now less than half a second. Oh, excellent point. Adrianson ain't done yet. You are very right. Let's see, where are they? We'll wait to... I wish I could get picture in picture. I'm not that skilled yet, though. Oh, we'll watch it here. Oh, no, did he get... He got the move done already on Barry Dunn, so he's up. He's already made the move, so we'll go back to the leaders. All right, 2.5 minutes, and they just crossed the line, so they will get another lap in. See what Darren has. Getting squirrely from Ericsson up there in that corner, at the apex of that corner. Doesn't look like it cost him too much time on the exit. Man, it is crazy. That curb messes the McLaren up. But him and the Lamborghini taking it no problem. Oh, he thought about it. But I think it was the right move to bail out of it, as I think it would have resulted in a collision. That is true. It is a Porsche. The Porsche is a demon to control, that is for sure. Oh, excellent on the throttle there. I think he's going to get it. Oh, my gosh. That Porsche just started pulling away like halfway through that corner. All right, this is the final lap. We've heard it, folks. Darren Jones, it all comes down to this. Are you going to get the dub here, friend? Oh, he looks to the inside, goes outside. Wasn't able to get it done, so he dips back in behind. Hasn't really lost any time. He's inching closer and closer coming through this third turn. It won't have an opportunity coming to this next one. But, sir, you would think the last one's a pretty good chance if you can get on it right at the right time. Getting closer, getting closer. Needs to get on that throttle. He does. We saw Bonus make an amazing switch back here. I think these guys are too skilled to let something like that happen, though. Interesting. I think that's going to cost him the downshift there. This is a preference. I'm only a commentator. I could be very wrong. He's putting in faster lap times than me, but I never downshift on that corner. Especially because you're coming into that hairpin. I need as much speed because that's one of the only basically 2 passing opportunities on the track. Darren will be thinking about it, but I think Ericsson has done a fantastic job. We will go on board with the Ericsson Helicam. As you see, Neo Ericsson battling with Darren Jones to finish the round 5 of Odyssey Racing League's GT Europe Division. Well done, gentlemen. Well fought. Very exciting. We love to see it. We'll hop on board with Terry Dunn now, coming across the line in 5th place. We also see Ian Luscombe finish in 4th place, or 14th place, sorry. We've got Christian Adrianson with an amazing race. Great stuff from him there. Coming across the finish line to take 6th place, and you can see in the background Terry Dunn crossing to take 7th. Here comes Bonus Charles. Some great battles, Charles. Unfortunate collision and stuff. But a great race nonetheless. See him coming through that final chicane and around the corner here as he's getting ready to cross and claim 8th place. You'll see Henry Marr in the background taking 9th place. And I believe we got... No, that's Abdul further back. Here comes Hank Goossens. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. I'm just going to, y'all are European, so you got crazy accents to me. Oh, and he's going to give it to Durasso? No, he's going to... I don't know what he's doing. But he's not crossing the line. He's giving the position to someone. He gives it to Perez. He gives it to Murin. So Hank Goossens, for some reason, decided he needed last place. Gives himself last place. The Guinness 4-pack to bonus for the race. That was definitely the overtake of the race for sure, that one they got there. That was great stuff to see. I'm going to cut to intermission and get the highlights pulled up, and then I will be right back with some interviews, guys. Where's OBS at? Here we are. Why is it not saving highlights? Ah, frick. Oh, I forgot to mute myself.
Hello. Hello.
I wasn't muted. I was muted. Sorry. Durasso. All right, there we go. So we got Durasso in the booth now. Durasso, how you feel about that race? Certainly not what you put in earlier this week, huh? Is that the car you think?
I mean, I was in P6, which was kind of fun. I got into a crash in lap one T1, and then I kind of just stopped in the pits to have dinner.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. I feel that. I feel that.
yeah, I definitely don't feel the car as much as the Porsche on this track. So I'm excited to switch it next season.
Okay, nice. Gonna be using the Porsche next season.
Yeah,
Very exciting. Very exciting. Um, oh, it does look like I might be able to pull Neo Ericsson in. Not sure if you saw their battle at all, but man, Neo Ericsson and who was the other
D
guy?
Jones.
Yeah, D Jones. They were freaking within half a second of each other the entire first stint. Darren Jones is in first, and then he picked up a 5 second penalty, so they switched places. And it was like the same thing the entire rest of the, he made up that time, and then the last 10 minutes it was on between those two. But Ericsson did a great job of fending him off.
Yeah, I saw a bit of that. Well, looking at the cars on the track map, I'll definitely have to look at the replay again after the race.
Hmm. Yeah, other than that, though, I mean, it's a pretty quiet race, I would say. Everybody kind of let their I mean, there were a couple battles throughout the race. Bonus had a pretty sick switchback in the start of sector two, like that like
Yeah.
downhill left-hander right before it goes back up the hill. So you never see anybody
hmm
pass there. So that was cool. But yeah, pretty quiet race, I would say, for the most part. Unfortunately, I missed the first 15 minutes, so I missed your incident.
Damn, yeah, you missed something, dude. Quite a few incidents.
But yeah, had Bill in the chat with me the whole time. It was great seeing him in here. Great conversing with him. He's super excited for next season for sure. I'm sure you are as well.
For sure, yeah. The calendar is looking exciting as well, so stay tuned for that.
Awesome, yeah. So yeah, you heard that, guys. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord or follow us on SimGrid. We'll be releasing the next season's calendar come out. I don't know when, but it'll be sometime within the next couple weeks here, and it will be much bigger than this season, as this was a condensed season. So certainly excited to see that. But with that, I'm Nate Schreiber. This was DeRosso. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you next season.